95% of people are playing the game wrong. They're losing. It's game over for them. They're in the wheel like the hamster. The difference is the hamster likes the wheel. The hamster's getting fit. The hamster's got muscles. But 95% of guys don't have that. They're just spinning, working the job they hate, making money, trying to put effort in to get a result, but it's always the same. Paycheck to paycheck. Effort to effort. Each time you do something, it results in the same result and you keep doing it. It's insanity. Super Smash Bros, yes or no? Will you continue playing the game? He's the guy that clicks yes, playing the same game, on the same settings, doing the same thing. His girl messages, you message your girl, I miss you. Left on red. She doesn't want you. Let me make that smaller. She just doesn't want you. Left on red. You watch adult content. Lana Rhodes all over your phone. All in your brain, pasting that image in your mind. Naked women, OnlyFans, Cornhub, all the things that you said you weren't going to do. And you're fat. You're out of shape. You said you'd get in shape every year. Every year upon year you said you get in shape. Look the best in your life. Become more attractive. Do everything you said you'd do, set out to do. That job you want to leave. I used to work in the White House factory. A freezer. Minus 26 degrees. The nerves of my fingers were numb. It was a painful job. I hated it. But that's 95%. That's where they stay. That's spinning your wheels. Hoping I'll make some money. I'll be successful one day. And I was fat. I needed a bra for my breasts. I was 6 months pregnant. About to give birth. And that's what happens when you don't cheat code the game of life. And 95% of these people just stay like this guy. Stressed. Sweating. Losing their hair. Everything they said they set out to do. The effort they put in. It doesn't reciprocate in their life. Now the rest of people, the guys that can cheat code life, the guys that put in the work, even the women, they put in the work, they do what they need to do. They're able to work the job they like. This guy's a photographer, he's working in a job he's passionate about. They get the car what they want, they get the women, the happiness. This is me, I built some kind of physique, I've trusted a wonderful girl in my life. But when I was part of 95%, the ones that weren't able to hack life, cheat code life, I couldn't trust any of that. And the fact is, these people are able to create the reality that they desire, not the one that they're just given. And the fact is, this is kind of a manifestation, but I used to think all this stuff was BS. I used to associate that stuff with these women that wear these boho dress code. You know, free the nipple, they don't shave their armpits. Believing in crystals, the henna tattoos, the clown stuff. Their bedroom looks like this. They have that sun moon bedroom, rising star, Scorpio, Aquarius type stuff. The crystal ball. All the guys that say I'm enlightened. You want to smash? Because they're obviously in it just to get some cheeks. But I'm gonna give you 5 cheat codes. Well, maybe 4. I'll do 4 for today. Cheat code, just like the video game GTA San Andreas, one of the best games ever made. I'm gonna give you a cheat code in order to hack life and get the reality you desire. And it's through manifestation, law of attraction, but not in a cringe way, not in the way you've always been told and seen and just ignored. Maybe in a way that might resonate with you a little bit. So maybe just keep watching. And the first cheat code is to play the game from the inside out. I repeat that, playing the game from the inside out. Now currently, you're playing the game outside in. And what that means is you're pressing the same buttons, putting the same inputs. In an RPG game like Dragon Quest, Legend of Zelda, you're putting the same things. You're trying to get the coins, doing missions in life, trying to get a different outcome. But the fact is, what you're doing is over chasing the external, chasing the coins, the money, the women, the equipment in the game. The status. You're trying to quit watching the adult content. Trying to stop Mia Khalifa or Sophie Rain for the Super Gooners. The Super Saiyan Gooners are watching Sophie Rain. Not even watching the retro corn stars that normally people watch. But anyway, you want to stop watching these women, but you want that too. You want this desire. You're trying to quit. Instead of internalizing who you are, playing the game outside in. I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to make money. I'm in my job. I'm trying to gain skills. You just keep trying. You just keep putting effort and it's wasted. You're busting nuts into the universe. Busting away, fading away. All your passion, your desire, your potential just fading away. And it's for one main reason. Because you're not being an inside out player. Playing the game from the inside out. And what that means is changing your character in line with the meta. And if you're a gamer like I used to be, the meta is the most effective tactic available. I used to play a game called League of Legends, and essentially in the League of Legends game there is different classes of characters. For example, there's damage characters and tanks. This is Ashe, a damage character, and essentially between these characters there are different attributes. Now the most effective tactic available in the game would change all the time. Picking this character will be better sometimes, and picking this character will be better at different times. Depending on the season of the game, depending on how the game was set up, depending on the outcome you wanted to achieve. Maybe you want to have more health, so you pick this guy. Or maybe you want to do more damage in that meta, so you do this guy. Now, in your life, you need to pick the better character, being the better vehicle for success, being the better vehicle for who you want to be. And that starts by choosing the character that the world responds to. Change your character in line with what you want to achieve. Now, we all know that Krillin from Dragon Ball Z is the weak character, and Vegeta is the strong character. So what I want you to do is pick a character, write out the traits. You want to be strong, charismatic, confident, hardworking. Now, align yourself with that character, align yourself with who you want to be. Play the game from the inside out. Change the character. Change how the game is played. Because the game is played by shooting, doing damage in this character. But when you're the tank, the game is played by absorbing damage, powering through, and doing damage over time. Figure out who you want to be in life. Do you want to be rich? Do you want to get the social media fame? Do you want to be successful? Do you want to be jacked? Get the muscle, get the girls. Pick a character that you believe that will get those things. Maybe for me it's Garo, the hero hunter from One Punch Man. Now I think that guy's cold, his physique's amazing. Maybe I want to go in the gym and embody that character. Build a physique like his. Or maybe it's Apollo Creed. He was hard working, he's jacked too. Or maybe it's Wolverine, he's stoic, cold. Nothing can get in his way. Maybe I want to embody myself into one of those characters and turn fiction into reality. Now for cheat code 2, this is very important. Stop chasing and start tuning. Now, if I gave 10 guys in the room all the same amount of money, there's going to be a few guys in the room that lose all the money and some guys that keep the money. And each time we do that trial, it'll be the same guys making the same money, keeping the same money. The same guys will go broke and the same guys will get rich and successful. So whenever you make excuses about it being your circumstance, where you were born, there's a guy out there that could be born in your circumstance and get more success than you, build a better life than you, because he is attracting the things in his life. He's not chasing. It's the same reason why the wrong guy gets the girl, and you're wondering why she hasn't replied. I'm so lonely. She's all the other guys, and it's because you're chasing. You're messaging her, double messaging, triple messaging. There's a guy out there that he cares about her still, but that's not the main thing he wants. He's not chasing. He's tuning his life to be the guy that she wants. For example, I used to go to a nightclub quite a lot in my younger years, and I had this decent success with girls. It was decent, but nothing to write home about. And I always realized I'd be going out trying to get these girls, trying to speak to them, trying to work on my lines, and it would work like 20% of the time. But there was guys out there that would just come there, not dressing up, not really trying, just nonchalant. And the girls would be staring at that guy. They'd be dancing over, the friend group would be dancing over to that guy. And I was left with the scraps, but that's because I was chasing and not attracting. Fine-tuning myself to be that kind of guy. Put myself in that character to attract that. Because the more you simp, the less you get. And it was the same with money. You give off lack, but and fear to others and yourself. When you pedestalize money, penny pinch. You say, I need more money, I'm so broke. Oh, that money's so far away from my reach, from my grasp. Of course it will. Why would you ever get something that's far away from you? But when you internalize your feelings, internalize who you are, stop chasing these things. Stop making them seem so far. Because why would you chase something that's close to you? Why would you chase something that's in sight? Why would you chase something that you're destined to get anyway? That you know you're going to get, that you're confident you'll get? Maybe you're not so confident. So what you need to do is start fine-tuning your thoughts. Literally brainwash yourself. Tell yourself these things. The influx of money I have right now is good. The money you're receiving right now is good. You're one step closer to your goals. You made a bit more money this month. You're one step closer to your goals. You want to make 10k a month. There's some job out there. You're one step closer to getting those skills to get that job. You're grinding, learning coding. Each day I code, I'm close to a job at Google. Maybe not Google, but it can be a job that you want, that's making the money you want. Treating you right. Not in these fucked up jobs that don't care about you. Maybe that's what you want. Or maybe you can say to yourself, I'm happy. I radiate a sense of attraction from women. I'm attracting women. I'm quite attractive. I come with those traits. Those are built in my character. Those things I've internalized so hard that women look at me and they like me. This isn't delusion. You're probably going to say it's delusion, but when you tell yourself these things, when you tell yourself I'm worthy of an abundant life, I'm worthy of the women, it's not magic. You don't just become abundant and get women and get money. But when you position your mind in that way, you start to do things to reach those goals, reach those things that you want, get the desires you want in life. This is why I call it cheat coding the mind. Because the mind is literally a game. You're playing against yourself. The program you've been told since a kid that you're shy, that you're broke, you've been in a mindset. Maybe you're Indian. Maybe people told you your genetics are terrible. You can't build muscle. Maybe you're black. They told you, oh, you're not going to be rich, successful. White guy. They told you you can't dance. Whatever it is, I don't care where you're from. You've been told certain things about your character, who you are. And those things are simply not true. You've only made them true by believing them. Maybe if people laughed at you for starting a YouTube channel, trying to make videos, that's cringe. What are you doing? No one from our town does that. Don't let people's insecurities have a toll on your mind. Have a toll on the character you're going to be. Your self-talk is very important. And it's the thing that's going to drive you to do all these things. Build the physique. To do magnificent things, you need a magnificent mind. And that's what you're building right now. You're brainwashing yourself to build a magnificent mind. And when you do this, you have no more lag. No more distance between the things you want. No more, it's not so far anymore. Getting that girl is not so far anymore. It's in reach. Getting that money, wait, it's in reach. 10k, what's that? I'm only making 2k a month. 10k is not so far. I've got some good qualities about myself. I'm 5'8". I'm doing gym. I'm getting more attractive. My style's decent. I'm worthy of these things. My mind is conditioned to get girls. It's simple as that. And when you do this, there's no more quitting because the journey seems impossible. Because now you know it's not. Now you know it's not far. Now you know you deserve these things. You are worthy of these things. Your self-talk has told you that these things are in your grasp. The woman's around the corner. That money, 10k, what's 10k? It's not so far away to get. Everything you desire is around the corner. When you tell yourself it is. When you truly internalize that belief. And imagine you say to yourself, I want a loving, loyal, curvy Latina. More curves than an F1 racetrack. When you say you want that, that means it's greater than you. It's so much better than you. It's bigger than you. It's not something that comes into your life easily. But what you need to do is mentally embody having desires first. Will she be attracted to who I am now? No? Well, act accordingly. Everything you do, you need to act accordingly to the guy you want to be. To the person that you want to embody. Because when you need, it creates emotional resistance. You need to match the mindset with the behaviors of someone that would already do that. Having a calm confidence attracts everything in your life. This is me. This is how I was a few years ago. Maybe the rent's due. I'm in the basement. I hate this place. It's cold. There's dust. I'm sneezing. There's spiders in the room. But each day when you wake up, maybe you think, I must stay calm. The tornado, the storm will pass. Cheat code number 3. Conviction is king. And the strongest mind is the one that warps reality. The one that's able to defy what is possible. Now, it's not luck. There's no need for reassurance, validation. Because when you start here, watching Pornhub, fat, ugly, undesirable, you can get here. You can get the woman. You can get the physique. You can get the life you want. You can manifest these things into your life. Because imagine at this point, you're this guy here. Corn, fat, pregnant. And there's 2 choices he can make. There's 2 minds he can be. There's 2 mindsets he can have. A, the weak mind. Unsure, apologetic, not knowing what to do. The gym, what if this doesn't work? I won't gain muscle. Who am I to do this? My genetics are trash. Who do I think I am? And then this guy stayed the exact same. No progress. Because his self-talk was terrible. His mind wasn't strong enough. Or the guy that B, cheat codes. I don't need permission. I decide. I decide who I'm going to be. I decide what's possible in my life. You make progress. You're able to make a change in your life. And these things come quicker than you think. And the truth is, the exact same guys get to this stuff. The exact same guys have this kind of life. I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna get the physique. I'm gonna work here. I'm gonna be a photographer. I'm gonna make money online. I'm gonna be a coder. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. Because the fact is, when he was at this point, the momentum was already made. My mind was made up. I'm gonna make muscle. I'm gonna gain muscle. I'm gonna have a girl. I'm not gonna be an incel. That's something I literally chose from the very beginning. And momentum already started before I started. The first day in the gym wasn't the first day I went to the gym. It was the first time I thought about it. And really internalized me getting that body. I already had it. Everything's already written. Everything you do is already written. And you can't rewrite it, but it's in your mind. That's the page. That's the page you write this stuff on. And a bonus cheat code I'm going to give you is, yeah, I know, it's not fair, darling. It really isn't, my love. Because when you get there on a date, you think, bring the flowers. You put the perfume on. You look good. You look clean. Everything about you is cool. You're so excited. She's so interesting. She's so cute. And the girl steadies you up on the date. She doesn't want to hang out with you. She's with another guy. What were you doing before that? Stressing? Worrying she'd flake? Look, bro. You reap what you sow. You cause friction by putting energy into negative outcomes. You think the guy that gets the girl was messaging her 20 times a day? You still coming to the date? I can't wait to go on the date. Wow, I wonder if she's coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. And you're stressed, you're sweating. Nervous poor energy gets nervous poor results. A scarce mindset gets scarce results. No holes in your mind, no holes in your bed. You're broke in your head, your wallet is broke too. These things are from your worried, nervous poor energy. And you can't do that. Because plants don't grow from your kindness. Plants don't grow from you being nervous, being the great guy, the guy that stresses, the guy that wants everything perfect, the guy that brings out the flowers, the guy that goes to his job happy, comes in on time every day, has no arguments with his boss. That's not the guy that wins. That's not the guy that grows his plants. That's not the guy that grows into the guy he wants to be. That's the guy with a fake smile on his face and you don't want to be there. Look, identify with the right actions, use that as fuel for the outcomes you want. When the fire needs fuel, you give it oxygen, you give it more substance. When your desires need fuel, when you need to get more to be that kind of guy, you give it fuel, you put the right inputs in. You put the right inputs into the system. GTA, you put the right cheat codes in. Use the cheat codes I've used. Put the right cheat codes in. Up, down, left, B. X, Y. X, Y? X triangle. And that's how it goes. And the final words I want to say is, and this might be very important actually, because a lot of guys just, I had a comment the other day actually. A guy was saying, oh, you get the girl, attract her, until another guy with more money, taller and better looking comes along. Or you can't approach girls because what if she says no? Oh my god, I don't want to be embarrassed. And the fact is, you need to be outcome independent, detached from your outcomes. Because you say, what if she likes guys 6 foot tall? Who cares? It's not about that. It's not about the outcome. Because that's not your final destination. But I've always been broke. My genetics are trash. You haven't even seen your genetics. You've been gym twice a week. Inconsistently. You never dieted down to see your abs. You got rolls in your stomach. Stop making excuses. Because the outcome is not what you're there for. You're just embodying a character, identifying the character you said you'd be, and putting in that pain, putting in that work. I just don't know if you're willing to do that.